Alright, WWE fans, what is going on? It is WWE at Home 219 here with my Royal Rumble predictions for January 27th, 2013. Now, the Royal Rumble match, of course, is the big focus of this pay-per-view, as well as The Rock versus CM Punk. But I'm going to go through all the matches, predict who's going to win and how they're probably going to win, and I'm trying to get into detail about each match. So to start off with my Royal Rumble predictions, we're going to start off with the pre-show as Antonio Cesaro versus The Miz has been announced, and it was announced on Main Event yesterday for the United States Championship. Now, The Miz has newly become a face of the WWE, and Cesaro I feel like is in too strong of a role right now. Cesaro's been beating impressive guys, hitting the neutralizer on big opponents, and he's been very impressive in the ring, and he's impressed me to even become myself an Antonio Cesaro fan. So I will take Antonio Cesaro to beat The Miz on the pre-show in a match that I'm expecting to go about 15 minutes and end with a neutralizer. So Antonio Cesaro will retain his United States Championship at the Royal Rumble. The next matchup on the card we have here, Team Hell No, the tag team champions, taking on Team Rhodes Scholars. Now, this feud has been kind of going on the past 2 to 3 months. It's been a pretty good tag team feud. The tag team division is finally starting to heat up a little bit, I guess you could say. So I'm going to go with, it might be a little upset pick for you, considered for some of you guys, but I'm going to go with Team Rhodes Scholars to be the new tag team champions at the Royal Rumble. I feel like they've gotten their shot on a main event on 2 or 3 Wednesdays ago, and I feel like this is their final chance to win those tag team belts, and I feel like they're finally going to do it at the Royal Rumble. I'm thinking maybe Cody Rhodes will end it with the Crossroads. So your new tag team champions, hopefully at the Royal Rumble, will be Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow, Team Rhodes Scholars. Next matchup here, we got Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show in a last man standing matchup for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's a pretty easy pick for me. I'm going to take Alberto Del Rio. He's newly into his face turn and with the World Heavyweight Championship. As we saw on 2 SmackDowns ago, I think it was, Alberto won the championship in a last man standing matchup. So Big Show's kind of trying to get his revenge in another last man standing matchup. I don't think the Big Show has what it takes to beat Del Rio at this point in time. So I will take Alberto Del Rio to defeat the Big Show, and I actually think he'll be put through the Spanish announce table somehow. I don't know how it'll be done, but I'm thinking Del Rio is going to put Big Show through the announce table, the Spanish one, that is. So Del Rio on a retain at the Royal Rumble. Next matchup we have here that is finalized, of course, that we all know about, the big WWE Championship matchup. CM Punk takes on The Rock. Now, CM Punk's been champion for 400 plus days now. The Rock just came back. The Rock's been feeling good, cutting good promos with CM Punk. The rivalry has just been heating up, and it's been pretty good. Probably the only thing good going for the WWE right now is this feud, and that's what's kept me watching the Raws these past couple of weeks. And a matchup that I'm expecting to go probably a half hour to 40 minutes. I feel like it'll be a back and forth matchup. CM Punk is going to hit a couple GTSs, and The Rock is going to hit a rock bottom, and they both will probably kick out of those. But I honestly think that The Rock is going to win the WWE Championship, and CM Punk will no longer be the WWE Championship, and the new one will be The Rock by the way of the People's Elbow, is my prediction here. It's going to be a very good matchup, and I can't wait to see it. And let's just hope for the best, and hopefully The Rock will win, and my predictions can be on point. And then the final, before the Rumble match itself, I'm expecting a couple or maybe just one match be included in here that we don't know about. All I know is an Intercontinental Championship match will not be on here because Wade Barrett they're going to be having this Intercontinental tournament main event for the next 3 weeks. So Wade Barrett will be the champion. He'll just be in the Rumble match itself. Maybe they'll throw in a Divas matchup here, like a tag team Divas matchup, or maybe throw in like the primetime players. I don't know. I think the primetime players are actually in the Rumble match itself, so maybe they won't throw in the primetime players. But we might see a Divas match thrown in there, not for the title, just for the Divas to get some time at the Royal Rumble. So now I'm going to go to the Royal Rumble match itself. The winner gets a title shot at WrestleMania. I'm going to give you 3 guys. 3 is going to be the least out of mine that I expect to win, and number 1 is who I think will actually win the Rumble. Now, the third guy that I'm going to put in my top 3 of chances of winning the Royal Rumble is Sheamus. Yes, Sheamus won in 2012, but I feel like I've seen rumors on WrestlingInc.com that Sheamus and Orton is kind of starting to be planned for WrestleMania. So why not make Sheamus a two-time winner, also solidify himself as a new big face in WWE, as he seems to get a lot. I mean, a lot of people enjoy watching Sheamus. I personally am not a fan of Sheamus, but I respect the way he's come up into the WWE. So he'll go number 3 on my list of the chances of winning the Royal Rumble match. Number 2 and number 1, they're both right here. These are the top 2 guys that I think have the best chance of winning the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton, who's won the Rumble before, and John Cena, who won it in '08, was it? I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But I feel like these are your top 2. Now I'm going to put Randy Orton at 2, and I think John Cena is going to win the Rumble. Why do I think John Cena is going to win the Rumble? Well, I feel like I predicted, The Rock's going to win the WWE Championship, and I think this will set up a WrestleMania rematch, and John Cena will finally be able to defeat The Rock maybe at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. So it makes sense for John Cena to enter the Royal Rumble and to win it. Now I'm expecting Cena to come in around between 20 and 23. I feel like they're not going to make him come in so late, so it makes it seem like he didn't really knock anybody out. I feel like they'll bring him in in between 20 and 23 just to maybe solidify him more as a powerhouse. Now when I think Randy Orton's going to be one of the last ones to come out. Last year I think he was either 28 or 26. I knew he was late because they were in St. Louis and he got a big pop. I think once again he'll be in the last 5 of the Royal Rumble, 25 through 30. And I actually think Sheamus could be in the teens, maybe 15 through 20. So there you go, guys. I'm taking John Cena to win the Royal Rumble match itself. Those are my Royal Rumble 2013 predictions. Tell me who you think is going to win the matches that I said down below in the comments section. Follow me on Twitter at Let's Talk _WWE. And as always, guys, take it easy.